Got to give it to iRacing for modeling the little clouds in between the various trees and areas.
Yeah. But to be fair, they are putting in a fair bit of investment in the Sim 1 drone.
Gonna have a car off to the right.
There's an incident in Murray's corner. It looks like Song.
Thank you.
Okay, so by the time you get to the top of the mountain, to McPhillamy area, it'll probably be pouring down up there.
That's some weather coming, man.
Well, it's only dark orange, it's not purple, so it's not the worst it could be.
That makes me feel better.
Have we had any purple today?
No, I don't think I've ever seen purple.
Oh, lovely.
That makes me feel worse. It's not here yet.
Just there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, it's going to stay for a while. It's going to be like this for about, I think, at least 10
Okay,
minutes.
Dylan, it's starting to drizzle.
Oh, yeah, it's wet down here.
There's an incident in Murray's corner. We think it might be Stevens. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
Feels like the traction control's just constantly on at the moment. Oh, shit.
It's probably pissing it down here, mate.
He's
Looks
gone
like
out there.
P2's gone
I know
off
it well,
in
mate.
turn
I know
9.
it well.
Blue flag.
You got a few more clicks on TC, by the way. You're on 9 at the moment.
Yep.
Maybe S2. Nice.
Rough, car number 15, is now in the lead.
Oh my goodness, no.
It's okay, you got it, you got it.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 21 Celsius.
Just slow down as much as you can. Slow down, nice and good. On your left, clear.
Wasn't quite prepared for that. P2 in front of me as well. I can't see shit.
The lead just did a 36.713.
Whoa.
Incident in Murray's Corner. It looks like Casey. There's a car leaving the pits.
I'll just let this guy gap a few more seconds in front of me so I'm not in his tail. There you go, mate.
Yes, the range shouldn't be attacking the next lap.
Okay, Dylan, he's chucking it down now, but easing off. Take it easy. P23. There's an incident in turn 9. It looks like it's Stevens. Yellow flag.
Something up ahead.
A few cars are spun. Right, class 1, that's pretty much it
Blue
for time
flag.
being.
Sun's coming back out. Doing that.
There's an incident in Forest's elbow. We think it might be Oliveira. Alright, Dylan. It's stopped raining.
Come on, mate. I feel like I want to pass this guy, but too scared to.
Incident in Griffin's Bend. It looks like it's Wanley.
In the middle, he's in the middle. Stopped almost. Watch
Yellow
the
flag,
car.
keep your wits about you,
There's
mate.
an incident ahead.
Stay where you are, mate.
Blue flag.
There's an incident behind. The one in front of you.
We think P2's binned it in Forest's elbow. Blue flag.
That takes care of that issue for you.
What's that?
That
Yeah,
takes.
that took care. Yeah, that takes care of that issue. Sorry, I did finally hear you. Dylan, I was sort of still in panic mode.
Helms is now on primaries. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 23
What am I doing? What am I
Celsius.
doing? Oh.
Don't worry, my PC decided to actually blue screen and crash to a restart, so I wouldn't be surprised if my audio's been funky.
You had a blue screen?
Yeah, it flashed up as a blue screen for like a second, and then just rebooted.
Oh wow.
I did also have to restart our internet and it dropped out.
No, 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 no.
8 seconds. Three.
There's an incident in the cutting. It looks like Song.
Thank you for that time there.
4 more.
I'm up and running again. As soon as you start to get a little bit cocky, it's like bites you in the ass. Don't think it took any damage though.
Or a Merc rams you in the ass. Anyway.
I didn't hit anything there, did I?
No.
Nope.
Really annoying though, I had some nice clear track.
Cast clean.
right side. Clear.
I'll take that, thank you. Sure you'll have it back in a minute. This is like the longest stint in the world.
We've all had those, don't worry.
Who's going next?
Not me.
It's me.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's you, Sean.
Yes.
Incident in turn 9. Looks like it's Song. There's an incident in Forest Elbow. We think it might be Worth.
There's a car in Forest Elbow stuck on the inside.
Thank you.
Oh, he's now the
Right,
outside.
look like, watch out.
Drive through it.
Now he's back to the inside. Staying left. He's clear.
Thank you.
Oh, that feeling.
You just feel the traction go and just pray it comes back.
Yeah. So you got a weather break now, and then there's going to be another band of weather coming.
Left side. Clear.
How many laps of fuel have we got left?
21.
I've got another 40 minutes of this.
Yep.
No,
but
50.
it'll be drying, so it'll feel better over time.
You just said it's going to get wet again.
In a while. Still a while.
Fill the track.
There's an
Very
incident
slow
in
on the left.
the Dipper. It
Oh.
looks like Wanley.
Stay right.
Clear.
Incident in the Cutting. It looks like it's Oliveira. There's an incident in the Cutting. We think it might be Oliveira.
Oof.
These got you parking there, mate.
The leader just did a 29.45.
I could really do with a piss.
Got a bottle?
I was gonna say the same thing.
I've got Audi behind, just let him go because he's crazy, man. Shit.
Yeah, this guy is not going to last long.
I don't know how he's still driving because he almost went off earlier on the mountain.
And he just about plowed into the back of me down here last lap.
What's he doing? He's like swinging out beside you there, like racing for position or something.
He's trying to fake a move.
Your last lap time was
To watch end day for us to make a mistake, we're not racing for position.
You're clear.
Yeah, probably that. B-Dub's done it a few times with other drivers.
So the tactic is you show them that you drive like crazy and they let it through.
Yep. It's always going to work with me.
Just give him a bit of a look on the inside. No, the inside, right?
Oh, I thought you said outside, sorry.
Okay, Dylan, the next car is 17 laps behind. There's an incident in Forest's Elbow. It looks like Casey.
I will say I take my hat off to the guys driving an Audi on this track in the rain.
Well, it's not that bad.
No?
It's actually, well, it's not that bad until it kills you. Right?
Exactly.
It's quite unpredictable, but until it's unpredictable, it's actually not bad.
I thought this car was meant to be that too.
No, normally it's quite stable. I think the one thing that I'm not beginning to think, and I have heard it before, is that it's too fragile. I mean, the Audi has had more hits of more impact in this last lap than we've sort of had over the last 3 stints, and it's going without an issue. If that was our car, we'd be in the pits.
Yeah, British engineering, eh?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes, we're back in half an hour.
Cool.
Okay.
Quite a few Cephas in this one. Willem Pretorius behind us, and Jakub Boshoff was racing earlier.
Yeah. There's quite a few.
Just you and V-Dub to be able to spot those.
Yeah, you just know them. Actually saw your last name, sorry, almost your last name on TV the other night, V-Dub. I saw someone Weingaard, and I was like, okay, no fun.
Yeah, they're like a totally different breed.
Up, one off course.
Let it be the Audi.
Nah, it's a BMW.
He forced the BMW wide. Oh my goodness, this guy's... he's dangerous.
When's the next Ranger then?
There's an incident
Still
in.
a little bit away, I
and
just looked
It looks
now.
like Helms.
The forecast actually says it's going to get less likely, but there is a band coming. How do you read it, V-Dub?
Yeah, dry and then probably, I reckon about 30 minutes. Light rain and then probably about 45 minutes we're into the heavy stuff again.
Great.
Oh yeah, speaking of Cephas, I know a mate who's also a cyclist who's got who's a South African background. But you wouldn't know because his name is literally Mark Kane. It's the most boring, ununique South African name for a guy.
Most of the English names are.
Yeah, so in South Africa we'd call him a redneck.
There's an incident ahead.
The
There's an
redneck.
incident in the cutting. I think it might be.
Hey now.
Outside.
Outside start.
Keep going.
This time it's the Audi. See you, pal.
Bye bye. Ah, damn it, don't have that soundboard. Oh well.
Incident in Forest Elbow. It looks like it's Cody.
Whoa. Cody's just rubbed aside again. Somebody actually worked out when to shift up on this thing.
B-Dub's a bit of a late shifter. I'd probably shift too early.
Yeah, generally
Yeah,
shift
generally
right
shift
there.
right there as well. Technically, it should be as soon as you hit blue. As soon as all the
There's an incident behind.
lights are blue, you should sift, but I do tend to hold them a little bit longer.
Did Audi have another incident?
Well, his boots flopping up and down, so I think that might have affected his aero.
Well, heavy rain soon.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's going to make me want the toilet even more.
So if you think how hard some guys had it during the Daytona 24 in terms of weather, we got off pretty much scot-free. So this is clearly our weather learning session, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the next session is pretty dry.
It actually is.
Yep.
It is it?
Yep. Second time slot is pretty dry.
Yeah, so it looks like they've just flipped it from Daytona.
Well, apparently it started
Still
with
got
rain, but it dried pretty quickly.
But I still got like 15 laps of bloody fuel left.
13 laps.
Thankfully.
Ooh. Don't want to stop there.
That was 227.35.
The lead did a 23.911.
Right, so I'm a little bit off pace.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
It's definitely not our fastest because I know we've gone faster before.
Right,
I just
the guy
happened
ahead
to
of us
reload
is 14 laps behind.
Nice pace, mate.
after a
What's that?
crash.
Nice pace.
I did a 25. Thank you.
I mean, it does mean you are getting on 22nd.
What's that?
I mean, you are gaining on 22nd by about 2 to 3 seconds a lap. The problem is he's 2 laps ahead.
Got to start somewhere, right?
Yep. He's literally exiting the elbow right now. I'm gonna get a Coke. Just to have another caffeine shot. Because I'm tired as fuck.
One of the dads at the cricket did this year's Bathurst for the first time ever, like we did last year.
Nice.
Slipped in his car. He just went for quali and the race.
Yeah.
So he slipped in his car.
Slept in his car, yeah. He said he
Nice.
really enjoyed it. Yeah, he went up with a few mates, well, maybe family and stuff. And they all just slept in their cars.
See, when I went up in 22, when it was pushed back to May,
That was your fastest lap
I
of the
stayed
session.
in Bathurst because I was there from the Wednesday prior to the Wednesday after the race. But some guys I know in the Vicmania Racing League who we raced against in like some ACC multi-league events, some of them went up and camped on the mountain, so I was able to hang out with them. I just drove up each morning. It was good fun, even though it was wet in parts of the race.
Rain is back, a bit of rain there.
Yeah, pretty much over the mountain at the moment. A lot to it. Sorry, over the middle of the track, so the mountain should be dry at the top.
The track's really unpredictable now again. Just as it was becoming a little bit more predictable.
So Woody, had any of the guys you were staying with smuggled some booze up before the event and buried it and then found it again?
Can't remember actually. I'm pretty sure we had some slabs up there.
New fastest lap for Leonard, 2:21.46.
Forgot about that corner for a second.
The gap to P4 behind is now 4.9 seconds. 23 laps ahead.
So the next bit of weather's about a lap away, if that.
Pretty heavy, or?
It's going to get heavy. Yeah, it's going to go red eventually. I'm going to jump into VR.
Sean feels an off coming on soon.
No.
Fastest lap for Antonio, 2:21.28. Okay, Dylan, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Well, you'll be happy to hear you only have 9 laps left.
9? Oh,
That was
Just
your
9.
last lap of the session.
I thought it was going to be like, honestly thought you were going to say 7 there.
Lap side.
They take a bit longer in the row.
Clear him.
Blue flag.
I suppose that's about, what, another 18, 19 minutes or something?
Yeah.
About 2.5 per, so yeah.
Yeah. 22.5 minutes.
22 and a half, jeez. These are all big numbers, guys.
New fastest lap for Nascimento.
I was going to gloss over that, but thanks, Woody.
I'll shut up now.
We're seeing a few spots of drizzle now.
No, to be fair, I'm actually quite enjoying it. I just wish I could race a bit more. I'm just too nervous to race anybody.
Ask me about that.
Right, there's a bit of rain.
Yeah, it's going to start probably by the time you get to McPhillamy.
It started.
Dwayne Brian, I don't race a lot. Mainly because my GPU needs to be upgraded, and I'm also doing a shitload of bike riding and just can't be fucked driving in the Aussie summer. Because my rim will heat up.
Yeah, I've got AC put on here, so I'm so happy I did that. Whoa.
Yeah, I live with my parents. That's not really an option here. I don't pay the bill, so I can't make any demands.
There's a car rejoining in front.
You could sell one of your bikes and put it in.
We have a evaporative cooling, so we do have it. We just don't put it on a lot.
I abuse my aircon, being Scottish.
I'm back.
Hello.
Also, to confirm, Sean, when I was saying about this in 22, it was, I think, 1 slab a day per person.
Jeez.
The rain's absolutely terrible here, be careful.
That was a bit twitchy. Right, back to slow shit. Very slow
This
shit.
might be the last heavy shower for a little while.
Well, I am coming to the end of my stint.
Rough is pitting.
No, there's one more coming.
Who's in next? Sean.
Aye, aye.
Leader pit road.
Simpson, car number 15, is now leading.
Dangerous. Porsche.
Does the SR calculation take rain into account?
Nope.
Bloody should.
There's an incident in the chase. It looks like Tanio.
Oh, Porsche.
Yeah, he's not gonna stop.
In front of you, in front of you. Drive
Whoa,
through it.
shit.
Right side. Clear by
Oh,
half.
He
bugger.
did stop. Right on the corner.
Right on the
road.
Blue flag.
I should have gone slower. Sorry guys, that was my bad as well.
No,
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
know.
it's... I... like... I mean, when you do that, surely you know to not stop in the middle of the track. Surely you just roll over the track.
To be fair, he's probably just shitting his pants.
Yeah, I suppose.
And thinking how he's going to clean it up and...
But like, when people should hold their brakes, they don't.
The
When
track
they don't,
temperature's
they should.
falling. It's now
They
21
shouldn't they be?
Celsius.
apparently no damage to report, so...
Good.
Big puddles around here again now.
Yeah, this will be very tricky conditions now.
Couple more laps of this. Actually, maybe not a couple, maybe just the one lap of this.
The rain's easing off a bit, but it's still heavy. Take care. There's an incident in the chase. We think it might be Harris.
Whoa.
So weirdly, iRacing's taken a lap off Nick and I, somehow.
What do you mean it's taking a lap off?
Left side.
I was on 57 last time I looked, and Nick was on 50. Now it's 56, 49.
I've got you as 58. I've got Dick as 49, I've got you as 58.
That's weird. And Brian?
Brian's on 35.
I got him on 37, so my system's just attributing things wrong.
It's still updating the data, probably because you just loaded it in.
Okay, Dylan, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Mine's similar, 37 for Brian, 56 for Sean, 75 V-Dub, 49 Nicola.
Same, yeah. And you haven't just loaded in, right?
Well, I had a crash but that was before you loaded back
No more
in.
rain.
Gotcha.
So-
Peter, you've just been on the whole time, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's a funny story. When Nick first came to Australia, he could hardly speak a word of English, and I was looking for a Cisco engineer at the time. And I interviewed him for the role, thinking I was going to speak to a girl on the phone.
Nicola, how long ago was that?
Well, sorry.
How long ago was that?
It was 2010, maybe.
Damn, Nick, you sound like you've been here for a long time, mate.
I think he's not here just now, is he? I don't think.
Nah, he's not in voice chat.
Right, if he's watching the stream, yeah, sound like a repatriated Italian Australian, right?
He just picked up the phone. Yes. This is Nicola. It's like, oh, it's not what I was expecting.
From Italy, I assume.
Yes, Italy. Oh. And the sun's out again.
Yep, clear patch for a while now. I think the rest of your stint. We'll see.
The next 5 hours of my stint.
You've only got 5 laps left.
The leader is now on primaries.
This is basically Australia's version of the Nürburgring for Brian at this point.
Hit that track as well.
Every lap feels like 8 minutes.
Yeah. Must be just about 8 minutes.
It depends how fast you go. My best is 8:11, around there.
The car behind's pitting.
5 laps left.
5 left? I thought it was going to be 4. VW liar.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to be encouraging here.
It was actually right, considering that you were on the back straight, so it is 5 laps to pit from the back straight.
Stop. Jesus.
Heads up, there's a car exit in the pits.
So speaking of Nürburgring, 24 hours in June, do you reckon you're a chance to give that a crack, Brian?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. I think that's one track where where I would be a liability. And that's, oh yeah, that's right. That's the one with like 4 classes, isn't it?
Depending on what split you're in.
I can imagine that being absolutely disastrous. Imagine that with rain. And there will be rain there.
Yeah. It's going to be fun compared to previous years.
You guys doing it, are you?
I would assume so at this stage.
Assume so.
I'm planning to.
Yeah. Pretty much a given. Good one way or another.
I'll support you guys emotionally.
I wouldn't say no at this stage, but it's unlikely.
We've actually had a decent run at that. So I think we've had a 16th, a 2nd, and a 4th.
Oh wow.
Well, you and Meza had a second with Oz and Zed.
More rain is expected.
Who did you race with for that
Okay,
race?
Dylan,
Was
it's
that
time
Dog?
to drizzle.
Dogs, Brian, myself, Mesa, and one more. Name escapes me.
Was it Rye or Cold Tripper?
No, it wasn't Rye.
Oh, no. Don't
Jim.
stop there. More rain again.
Yep. That's the hard stuff again.
There's a car rejoining.
I feel you guys are lying to me quite a lot.
3 laps left.
Yeah, I kind of want to redeem, if we can, get a chance to get a podium after last year. Although saying that, last year was a really good race, one of the best ones I've had there.
Yeah, it was good. It was very close as well to podium.
That's all it took. It was 1 meatball.
That's it.
That makes a massive difference.
I mean, saying that, we actually did claw our way back. Like, I think we went down to 7 minutes down off the lead and finished only 5 minutes off the lead.
It's not even a lap.
Yeah, we didn't even go a
Like
lap
a
down.
fucking monsoon here. Watch out. Incident in Forest's elbow. It looks like it's Minot.
Slow cars.
Basically, we were second, I think, and during the night, Vito was caught up to P1. P1 slightly loses it a little
There's an
bit.
incident in turn
Our
20.
front
It
hits
looks
their
like
back. We get
Saunders.
meatballed. They don't. So we
Incident in the chase.
went down the
Looks
order,
like it's
and then
Saunders.
we were able to hold off fast finishing P5.
Car rejoining from the left.
Thank you.
He's also
2 more laps.
meatballed.
Blue flag.
And rain at the bottom of the
Those
track here.
are going very, very slow. Even Crucci's lying to me. He said rain's easing off. That is not easing off. That's getting heavier.
It
It's-
is at the top. It's just
yeah.
down here.
Easing off at the top, but heavy down the bottom.
There's an incident in turn 9. We think it might be Leach.
Just depends how much you pay.
How many laps have we got left, did you say? 3.
2.
Oh. I can understand P7 going a wee bit slow.
There's an incident in turn 9. We think it might be Leonard.
In the middle, he's in the middle. Stopped almost.
Yellow flag.
Left hand side is parked up. Clear.
Thank you.
There's an incident in the cutting. It looks like Nascimento. Blue flag.
You're coming in at the right time, mate. The whole track's about to get
Incident
soaked.
in the chase.
Whoa. Whoa.
The
That
gap
was
to
a needless one there.
P4 behind is
Yeah.
now 2.7. 23 laps ahead.
Yeah, box in the snap.
Incident in Griffin's Bend. Looks like it's Minot.
Very slow on the right.
Yellow flag.
The car
Nascimento
Slow car
behind is
on
pitting.
middle. It's now on the left. Just be careful, these two have got to go random.
Okay, Dylan, he's chucking it down now, but easing off. Take it easy.
Left side.
Whoa.
They're by half. The leader just did
Box
on
in, box, box.
35.494.
Whoa.
Blue flag. for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
Nicely
Engage
done, mate.
limiter.
Nicely done. That was a never-ending mammoth stint.
Here we come, fellas.
Box in.
10 away.
That
5,
felt like a never-ending
Four.
mammoth
3,
5
stint.
away.
But to be
Two.
fair,
That's your
1.
mark. Now, turn
I thought it was going to
into
go
now.
a lot worse
Leaving
than it
on
did.
me.
Oof. Right. What was the thing? Yeah. Get out of the car.
2 litres left.
Who's in?
I'm in.
You're in. Cool.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
I might pop off and get some dinner.
Sounds good.
Cool.
I'll catch up with you guys soon. Good luck,
Thanks, mate.
Mr. Holly. Who's in next? Is Nick coming in for another stint?
Yep.
Yeah, that should be it.
Cool. Alright, I'll speak to you guys soon.
You're kidding me.
Did you sustain any damage? Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there.
Right front doesn't look good.
Alright, Dylan. The next car is 3 laps behind.
Yeah, no meatball, but it did say wheel damage.
Yeah, it's been pushed out of alignment. How does it feel to drive?
Feels okay so far, but I'm not doing any decent speed.
Yeah, so it doesn't look out of alignment on my side, so I'm wondering if it's one of those where it's just not updating the visual damage.
Yeah, from my end it doesn't seem to be like turning left on the front, right front, but if it is, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't feel bad. Like I don't feel like the car's pulling or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'd just keep on going.
Yep.
Yeah, the
I felt
benefit
I
is
did.
yeah, I don't think there's much there. I reckon just run it down and see.
I was losing it to the left, and so then I corrected a bit too much, I guess.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate snap to the right. Before just got taken out by a back marker. Going down the mountain on the S's.
The rain's easing now. Looks like conditions are improving. There's an incident in Griffin's Bend. It looks like Harris and Glenn. There's an incident in the cutting. We think it might be Harris and Didier. The gap to P3 behind is now 4.2, 24 laps in front.
Yeah, that was just silly for both of them, to be honest.
Say again?
The collision between P4 and P13. It's almost like P13 didn't even know he was there on the left-hand side. But at the same time, like, I can kind of understand why P4 would want to make a move and get past. It's just silly business all round.
Yeah, that's sort of late in the race, people making bad decisions because they're tired.
Okay, Dylan, no more rain.
I think you are, yes. You have the privilege. And also, you haven't had a chance to drive in the wet yet, so we're saving that for you.
I did that later. So I'm gonna finish pits. That's what's gonna happen.
No, come on.
Blue flag.
Oh my god, it's still raining.
Yellow flag. The gap to P3 behind is now 0.6, 24 laps in front. Second place.
Left side. Clear, clear.
We think P2 has gone off in the cutting.
The car in front
Harris
pitting.
in front is pitting.
The car in front is pitting.
car in front is 6 laps behind. Okay, Dylan, we've seen a few spots of rain. Seems to be increasing.
Right side. Clear?
This is the fun part of the end of the race. There's no action happening. There's nothing exciting. You just gotta sit there and just wait for it to finish. There's not really much you can do.
There's an incident in the cutting. Looks like it's Nascimento. Yellow flag.
So Mercedes is going to be on the left on the exit of cutting. It's moving down though.
Thanks.
The rain's almost stopped. Just a bit of drizzle now. To 10th position. Behind is now 4.8 seconds, 19 laps ahead. There's an incident in Murray's corner. We think it might be Nascimento. It's stopped raining. Blue flag. Incident in Forest Elbow. It looks like it's Van Doren. Yellow flag. Caution.
Left side. Clear.
So the rain's basically stopped. It will just be a wet track for the time being, until whenever the next band arrives, whenever that may be.
Sure there are enough cars left to dry the track.
It's gone overcast as well, so it's gonna take a lot longer to dry now.
I love how at 7:30 PM it's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna go from partly cloudy to light fog.
I hate the start grid paint on the ground for
B22.
that turn.
the wide line.
But please don't hit the wall line. Vito blind. Recognize the Merc behind me.
Yes, I think that pink car is seared into my brain.
I didn't
Same
even
driver, shame.
didn't
It's
even
also
have to.
stamped into the rear of our car.
I didn't even have to look at the car to know exactly which one it was. I just knew.
Incident in Murray's Corner. It looks like Van Doren.
I'm gonna go grab some dinner. I'll be right back.
Woohoo.
There's an incident in the chase. Looks like it's Van Doren.
Got a slow one. Watch that car down there. Stay right.
Blue flag. There's an incident in Skyline. We think it might be Didier.
Okay, there's a car in Skyline.
Yellow
Well,
flag.
middle of
Keep
the
your wits
track.
about you, mate.
Okay.
He's just off to the dip. There.
Thank you.
Blue flag.
Might just let the note go.
Yeah, all good.
Blue flag.
Right side. Clear.
Pretty much the same spot he killed us last time.
Yep.
Right side. Clear, clear.
Wacht even, Willem. Ah, some royalty behind us.
Blue flag. The gap to P1 behind is now 2.2 seconds. 26 laps ahead.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not at fight.
Incident in Forest Elbow. It looks like Minette.
Okay, so it's cleared on the elbow, nothing to worry about.
Thank you.
Left side. You're clear now.
Blue flag.
It's my favourite kind of pass.
The leader just did a 29.285.
gap to 13th place. Behind is now 2.4. 15 laps ahead. There's an incident in Chase. We think it might be Harris. Blue flag.
Left side. Clear, clear. On the left side. Clear, clear, clear.
Blue flag. There's an incident in Forest Elbow. It looks like Minot. gap to P19. Behind is now 0.83. Incident in the chase. It looks like it's Simpson. Yellow flag. There's an incident in turn 16. We think it might be Nascimento and Stoll.
Leaders on pit road. Left side. Still there. Clear, clear.
Blue flag.
I gotta say this frozen pasta, this refrigerated pasta meal was fucking bland. I almost feel like I'm actually like tasting wine or alcohol for some reason in this mixture. It doesn't feel good or filling. Probably should get the usual McCain's ones, they're normally pretty good.
There's an incident in Forest's Elbow. It looks like it's Willem.
Heads up.
Yellow flag. Incident in Murray's Corner. It looks like Guerriero.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Looks clear, clear, clear.
Getting a bit of feeling there that McLaren, sorry, Ferrari.
Yeah, they were right up behind us, and then I thought, okay, I'll let them go. I'll go a little deep and just go slower and see if he gets past. But then the third car came.
Blue flag.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not A5. The leader is coming up on you. They're not A5. Left side. Clear, clear, clear. On your left. And clear.
Blue flag. P22.
I'm just going to boot up another game. Just to run in the background and see what it's like. So if anything changes, there's your answer. Cool. Okay.
Blue flag.
Left side. Clear.
I
What
like
is
that
it with-
spot now.
What is it with games that it's like, oh yeah, we're just going to fuck over your graphics system, like
There's an incident
your
in
display.
the chase. Looks like it's Leonard.
when you load up, like... Perfect. Problem solved.
The leader just did a 24.904.
P2 is now on primaries.
Ain't true, Crew Chief. Ain't true.
You've just done a 226.36. Your lap times are improving, this is good.
How many million laps left?
Only 15.
Earth laps?
15 laps. You're being very efficient with your fuel.
You can take over if you're tired.
It's very kind. Thanks, mate. All good.
My first thought when Sean said, "Oh, Earth laps," I was like, "How many days are there in 15 Earth laps?" 5,475. Oh wait, because my camera's the other way around.
You'd have your way of saying I'm slow?
No, it just, I was surprised as well. I thought you'd be down like in the 10s already. But this stint you look to be doing probably mid 30 laps. I think it's just obviously with
There we go.
with the wet you're not burning as much, but
Truth is, I am driving very conservatively.
well, it's working out.
So you said that. Now something's going to happen. Ah. What are the guys doing in terms of lap times?
You've just done a 225.95. Sector 2 is 1.5 seconds
sort of
off the pace.
mid-20s.
Okay, so I'm not too far off.
It sort of varies. 223s up to about 227s, depending on who's got traffic, etc. So you're pretty much bang in the middle.
Thanks.
Well, I think that answers that question. Don't want the game. We'll play an iRacing.
Place.
Great, gotta reload some overlays.
Well, there you go. That
Your
should
lap
be
time was
2 positions gained.
225.12. Sector 2 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
Nice.
I'm gonna quickly step away for 5 minutes.
No worries. Should be one more spot here. Oh no, not so much.
21st.
Wait a second. Lap 243. Alright, that's B21. Bad news is, it's 2 laps to B20.
For now.
For now. Like 1 second a lap.
Leaders on pit road.
Got time, 7 seconds. Good way to get some temp back in the tyres.
I was on for a bloody good lap as well.
That's alright. Reset, go again.
Soto,
I was really
car
just trying
number
to
11,
limit my
is
release
in the
points.
race.
But anyway,
Hot potato time.
What are we on?
67.
There's an incident in McPhillamy Park. We think it might be Leonard.
We'll get ahead.
It's currently in the
There's
gravel.
an incident in Skyline. It
Just
looks
rejoining
like Leonard.
on the right. Going over Skyline now.
Thanks.
So it's BMW in front of you. He's either been meatballed or shown the black flag.
That's a new fastest lap for Oliver, 220.76.
He's been shown a meatball.
The gap to P14 behind is now 4.0 seconds, 13 laps in front.
Does your telemetry tell you that?
Whether it's black flag or meatball.
Yep.
Yeah, so caps on their relative, it will have a little orange square with an F on it, and then you can either check on the, if for example when you're crew chiefing, let's go to the entries page, look at the car, and see if it's a meatball or black flag. And then if it shows up as XD on the relative, it means they've been given a slowdown.
That's a new fastest lap for Rutter, 220.00. Fastest lap for Nascimento, 219.93.
Rain soon.
Incident in
Getting close.
Skyline. It looks like Willem.
This guy's on his out lab, just so you know.
Yeah, so thanks.
Right side.
New fastest lap for Rutter, 219.67. Blue flag.
That's that bottle of Coke finished. Done.
Okay, Dylan, the next car is 97, laps behind.
Morning, Ray. Welcome back. How'd you sleep?
New fastest lap for Rutter, 2:19.01. The gap to P11 behind is now 2.0 seconds.
You'll have to golf is on the
laps
cards.
ahead.
Yes, fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, I wonder if... No. You're not going to work, are you?
There's an incident in Murray's Corner. We think it might be DJ.
Yeah, Twitch Guru doesn't want to work at all. Even though I know it works perfectly fine. Let's do some live troubleshooting. See what happens. Does not want to work.
You guys, can you hear me
Fastest
okay?
lap for Rutter, 2:18.84.
Sure can.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Every time I switch to VR, it's like rolling the dice.
Same. Although weirdly today it's been okay to stay on.
That's a new
I'm not gonna
fastest
make
lap
that
for
statement.
Glenn, 2:18.56.
Oh, by the way, I was just talking about the Discord connection.
21.
Let's try again. Nope. Oh well. You can say Henry for the time being.
Five laps left.
I'm ready to go. So come back in whenever you want.
It's not tempt fate.
There's an incident in the chase. It looks like it's Nascimento.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
You're welcome. It's been up and down. Actually been interesting because my PC decided to randomly crash. Get a blue screen for about 0.5 of a second and it decided to reboot. We got up to like P11 at one point.
New fastest lap.
Having started from the pits in P11. And then we sort of just tumbled back a little bit through incidents, meatballs, the rain, stuff like that. So it's a challenging one with the rain, especially at Bathurst. Bathurst is hard enough in the dry. In the wet, it's 10 times worse. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's not a single team here that hasn't binned it. Also, I would be surprised if not a single team has had, suffer bears, because that's often the case sometimes. So it looks like we'll just be P21, unless anything happens to anyone ahead of us.
Wet patch.
Looks like it.
Get that rhythm again.
Next car's about 3 seconds behind, so you're all good.
Fastest lap for Rutter, 2:17.73.
Well, he also went off. Yeah, it is slippery.
I see what you're doing, trying to get those points right up below 70.
Yeah.
I really am not trying to collect anymore, I promise.
I was looking at that. I didn't say anything. 68.
Do you remember that at Spa 21 V-Dub? Like towards the end, where you were just like hot potato, and I just may or may not have gone a little bit too wide through Blanchimont, and may or may not have picked up an extra 1x.
Yeah, totally innocently, of course.
I might actually go back and find that clip in my recording.
Yes. Along with the steering input trace, I think.
There's an incident in the
0.7
dipper.
seconds
Looks
watching
like it's
repairs.
Wanley.
Actually, hold up. Let me just.
That Ferrari has now done that exact same accident 3 times in a row. Each time going to the pits, and then 1 or 2 laps after coming out, he does the same thing there.
That was tight though.
Yeah, luckily you managed to squeak past the last time. The other guy that was behind him didn't.
Fastest lap for Rutter, 217.31.
I mean,
Same
luckily you managed
driver,
to
isn't it?
out.
Yeah,
No, it's the same driver.
Yeah, that's where gloves and shoes become a bit more necessary. And once you get your load cells, doubly so.
Yeah, I'm all course.
Just wear socks. That's what I'm doing.
I do.
As don't pay for any of the fireproof
New
nonsense.
fastest lap for Nascimento,
And,
217.30.
But you got normal shaped feet, Peter. I got both sides.
You get both size ones too. There's like
Fastest
I
lap
saw
for
like a
Minot,
pair of 14s
215.53.
Oh, it's the
on the
width.
other day, so.
The leader just did a 20.
Can't I just wear Crocs?
No, definitely not.
Nice gift, by the way, Woody.
I may have done that on purpose.
Watch your speed. Box in 360 meters.
There's like I saw like a pair of 14s
Oh, it's the
on the
width.
other day, so.
Blue flag.
Can't I just wear Crocs?
No,
Did you see my
definitely not.
smile?
The
Nice
gap
gift,
to
by the way,
P8
Woody.
behind is now 1.8 seconds. 19 laps in
I
front.
may have done that on purpose.
Watch your speed. Box in 360 meters.
I didn't realise how raised up the side of the track was. Just 'cause
God, that was a throwback and a half.
2 laps left.
Look, Peter, up here's a conclusion. There's not enough conclusive evidence to indicate that I did in fact go wide on purpose at Blanchimont. Steering on port was actually quite straight.
Mm.
That was
Your Honour,
lap
I rest
session.
my case. It's weird how, like, looking back at the
On your clear.
footage from that race, how much I'm chewing my tongue. when I'm concentrating. I probably still do it without realising, but it's once you watch back the footage, you're like, wow, I do that? That's basically how you know I'm concentrating, if I'm chewing my tongue.
One more lap.
Copy.
One more.
God, that
Rogers.
that reverb delay V-dub, what the fuck?
Blue flag.
I just say my thing and then like 1 second later I hear it back in my headset via V-dub's mic. What we really should have done was made one of those bingo cards and had that on it.
So I won't give anything away, but if anyone's planning to watch the V8 race, it's an absolute cracker.
Where's that?
Sydney Motorsports Park. So it's literally just finished the live race, and yeah, it's like a cracking race. So once we're done here, if you can find it somewhere, definitely worth a watch.
Boxing?
Yep, good chance to pit and go watch the highlights. Perfect timing.
Blue flag. Watch your speed.
Oh, cheeky.
Engage the limiter.
What?
Oh, what you did there.
5.
Thanks.
Oh shit!
4.
Sorry. Oh bugger. Not again.
2.
I hate that. I'm not trying to. Honestly, I'm not trying to.
Box now.
We're gonna be leading RB.
Yeah, I've recorded those steering inputs for analysis after the race.
That's brilliant.
Where did I go off?
Literally pit entrance.
2 litres remaining. There's a bit of drizzle starting. Parrot, car number
On the
12
right-hand
is
side?
now leading.
Yeah.
You can a little bit.
Okay, sorry.
You're right. But we're good to go.
Alright, enjoy. She's all yours, man.
Yeah, as you've come around the
Thank
left,
you.
that first right part of that chicane, you just
Your exit is
straight
clear.
line the
Watch the white
motherfucker.
line.
And all 4 wheels were like over the white line.
Not me now, right?
Yeah, no, literally, go back and watch the replay of you coming in.
In your defense, in normal racing you'd be okay because you had one wheel inside the white line, but on the iRacing more than half the car is going to be over the line. It triggered.
Oh, I thought it was the second little chicane that I went over. No, the first one's a lot more obvious, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. Sorry, Nick.
Alright.
That's okay. I mean, we've just got torrential rain coming, and one incident for a drive-through. Nothing you can't handle.
Seems fair.
Left
boys.
side. Clear, clear.
It's a good spot for that. I use it as well.
We've seen a few spots of rain. Seems to be increasing.
As long as they don't oversteer
Oh,
into you.
cheeky.
Incident in the chase. It looks like Smith.
So Nick, just so you know, I turned TC down to 9. So when the rain comes, you might want to turn it up.
Alright. I'm gonna do it now.
Incident in the chase. We think it might be Harris. Alright, Dylan, it's stopped raining.
The car behind
Harris,
is pitting.
behind is pitting.
On your left. Still there. You're clear. Left side. Clear.
Alrighty guys, I'm going to step out.
Yep.
No worries.
Oh.
The car in front of us is 13 laps behind. There's an incident in the cutting. We think it might be DJ.
So let's think about this. So Cabs reckons the race is going to be
There's an incident in Skyline. It looks like
296.05
Oliver.
laps, which is 297. Where that's an issue. 26 laps down, so 297 take away 26 is 271. Gives us 14 more laps to go. We're good on fuel.
Left side. Clear, clear, clear.
Well, actually, let's just say 15 laps maximum.
The leader just did a 20.59.
The car in front of us is now 19 laps behind.
Oh fuck.
VR freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard you say that, and you weren't even into the corner, and I was like, "Yep, that's a VR freeze."
It normally doesn't happen. Like I did many 40 meters races.
Okay, Dylan, it's starting to drizzle.
It very, very rarely happens.
Yeah.
So. Oh, it's ready.
Yep. It's this final band of rain.
This guy's dangerously slow.
There's an incident in Murray's corner. It looks like it's woo. Yellow flag, caution.
Thank you.
Left side. Clear,
Blue flag.
clear.
It's really raining now. Seems to be increasing. Okay, Dylan, the next car is 41 laps behind. The guy in front's reputation's not good. Take care. Incident in the Dipper. We think it might be Guerriero.
So this band of heavy rain is going to continue for a small bit.
Sorry, what?
This heavy band's going to continue for a small bit. There'll be a bit more just after. Then it will ease up.
Thanks. Can I get 1x? I don't have to go through.
You really do not want to get that 1x. In fact, prove the point to Sean that you can do a whole entire wet stint with 0x.
In the wet. I'll be very proud of myself if I can pull that off.
Actually, were you here when I told the story last year of how many incident points I got at Bathurst?
Incident in.
Oh, I don't think so.
It looks like it's
I got 1 over like 4 or 5 stints.
Jesus. That's pretty good. On wet?
I know, it was fully dry that year, but I still only got 1x.
That's pretty impressive. No, fuck. Ah, fuck.
You got a black flag. We'll need to come into the pits.
Another little challenge for the day.
No, I have to go to the drive through.
After we go green.
Oh, the guy behind it beamed you.
Feel for that toad, make sure it feels okay. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment.
Fucking puddle.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty. The rain's easing now. Looks like conditions are improving.
It's a bit crooked, but not meatball.
Yeah, if it's fine, keep on driving. Yeah, 134 laps and 1 incident point for me last year.
Very impressive. Fucking hell, those puddles like ice.
Yep.
Damn.
Right side and clear.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Right, remember, it's just a drive-through.
Activate limiter.
Yep.
Here we go.
Box in 5, 4, 3,
5 away.
2,
At
1.
your mark now. Turn in,
Box
turn in,
now.
turn in.
The pit exit looks clear.
Clear on exit.
Incident in the cutting. It looks like woo. Just drizzling now. Looks like it'll stop soon.
Here you go, chat. This is largely the Nürburgring race. Probably our best one.
I
John.
hope I didn't lose the
1 incident point.
front headlights.
No,
Are
they're
they
still
still
on.
there?
Yep, your front's intact.
Fucking hell.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Okay, Dylan. We've seen a few spots of rain. Seems to be increasing.
Oh, again. Well, I'm getting pretty good at it.
There's an incident in Forest's elbow. I think it might
Yeah.
be. Woo.
Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll
There's
have less grip out there. We've
bit
got
of
damage on the
redamage.
back end.
No, meatball. Is the wing still there?
Wing's still there. The the rear bumper's flapping around,
That's alright.
as well as the engine cover.
Feel in it.
Yep, there it goes.
There you go.
Problem solved.
Maybe I'm going even faster. It's a bit it's a bit wiggly. But I guess I'm causing my own problems.
If you reckon you can make the remaining 16 to 18 minutes,
yeah, I'll be able to do it.
That's probably
Yeah, okay.
pissing it
I'll
down
just
here,
go
mate.
very slow.
yeah, feel free to do that. You've got a 3 lap buffer to
The gap to
P22.
8th place. Behind is now 4.9. 20 laps ahead.
Gosh, it got wet, eh?
Yeah, really wet, and we got the 70X.
Oops.
Don't worry, even without you adding that 1x, we would have gotten the drive-through anyway.
Yeah, the back is a bit funny. Not very stable. It's jumping around a little bit. But I guess.
The leader just did a 33.0.
Yeah, let's see if I can fucking avoid it. Ah, let's go. There's
There's an incident in the dipper.
The car
It looks
behind
like
is pitting.
Glenn. All right, Dylan. Blue flag. DJ behind is pitting now.
Slow car hit.
There's an incident in turn 16. It looks like it's Glenn.
1 second, boy.
There's an incident ahead.
Oh,
There's an incident in
outside of the
Horse's
elbow
I
on the
think
right.
it might be Glenn.
Oh shit. Oh, that worked.
It's that Audi again.
Yep.